Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Kenya Defence Forces Weekly Bulletin, your trusted source for weekly updates on defence activities from operational highlights to the latest developments at the Ministry of Defence. I am Senior Sergeant Faith Mwai and here are our highlights tonight. President Ruto leads KDF Day celebrations in Eldoret. CS Defence launches KDF nationwide recruitment. Chief of Defence Forces spearheads infrastructure upgrade at Moi Barracks. Kenya Navy divers lead rescue mission in Mombasa. KDF marks Mazingira Day with nationwide tree planting exercise. To start us off, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defence Forces, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, on Tuesday led the nation in marking the 13th Kenya Defence Forces Day at Moi Barracks in Eldoret. The solemn and unifying event brought together personnel from across the country and those deployed on missions abroad to honor the fallen heroes and celebrate the spirit of service. Here is a look at the day's events.
This year's commemoration was held under the theme, Enhancing a Soldier-Centric Approach Towards Mission Readiness, placing the soldier at the heart of Kenya's defense and development agenda. The President began the day by laying a wreath at the 9th Battalion Kenya Rifles Monument in remembrance of the fallen heroes before commissioning a solar power project to enhance energy efficiency and sustainability at the barracks. In his address, President Ruto commended the Kenya Defence Forces for its discipline and significant contribution to national development, highlighting initiatives such as construction of Talanta Stadium and peace restoration efforts in the North Rift. He reaffirmed his administration's commitment to improving soldiers' welfare and modernizing the military equipment.
Mission readiness is measured by the strength of the men and women in uniform, their physical fitness, psychological resilience, moral grounding, and social support.
The Chief of Defence Forces, General Charles Kahariri, paid tribute to service members and their families, describing them as the backbone of Kenya Defence Forces' strength and resilience.
Behind every uniform stands the families whose love, support, and sacrifice enable our soldiers to serve with courage and focus. We honor them today as an integral part of the defence community. Your Excellency, on behalf of the entire Kenya Defence Forces, I reaffirm our unwavering dedication to duty, discipline, and service to our nation. May God bless the Kenya Defence Forces. May God bless our great motherland, Kenya.
The spirit of commemoration was mirrored across the entire force. In Nairobi, Defence Headquarters held a mental health awareness session to underscore that readiness begins with a sound mind.
It is very difficult to operate with a person who is mentally ill.
At Moi and Laikipia air bases, Kenya Air Force personnel also laid wreaths and held ceremonies marked by prayers to renew their sense of brotherhood and dedication. At the coast, the Kenya Navy held a solemn ceremony in Mombasa, laying wreaths at the Heroes Monument in memory of the fallen sailors. Beyond Kenya's borders, troops serving under African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia held tribute for their fallen comrades, featuring interfaith prayers and tree planting to symbolize resilience. While in the Democratic Republic of Congo, peacekeepers under the United Nations mission MONUSCO observed the day with reflection and gratitude, renewing their commitment to their mission.
The 2025 nationwide Kenya Defence Forces recruitment exercise was officially launched this week by the Cabinet Secretary for Defence, Honorable Swepan Tuya, at the Defence Headquarters in Nairobi. The launch was marked by strong calls from senior leadership for a transparent and merit-based process as the exercise kicks off across all 47 counties. Take a look.
Honorable Tuya described the recruitment as a crucial national effort to replenish Kenya Defence Forces ranks and expand emerging units, urging all involved to practice honesty and integrity.
KDF recruitment is free. KDF recruitment is open. The KDF recruitment is transparent. And any attempts to influence the process by any party involved, be it parents, guardians, or candidates, will result in automatic disqualification and subsequent prosecution. The integrity of the process is therefore non-negotiable.
The Vice Chief of Defense Forces, Lieutenant General John Omenda, reinforced this by stating that any enlistment activities conducted outside official timelines are unlawful.
This exercise is starting officially today, and it will end on 25th of October. That means anything done outside this time frame is illegal. So for those who think they have already been recruited before today, they are misplaced, and we are not party to it.
Echoing the call for transparency, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, had earlier issued a stern warning against fraudulent activities. He affirmed that integrity and discipline remain the cornerstone of military service and that any personnel found defrauding the public would face severe consequences.
So you guys, you have been told, you have been purposely selected, well selected, and we are confident that you will do the right thing.
Do you have the courage to serve, the discipline to protect, the honor to defend? Your calling is here. The Kenya Defence Forces is recruiting from 13th to 25th October 2025. KDF will recruit specialist and general service duty cadets, servicemen and women, constables, tradesmen and women. Visit mod.go.ke, the official Ministry of Defence website, for more information and updates, or follow our official social media platforms: X @KDF Info, Facebook Kenya Defence Forces, Instagram @KDF.info, TikTok KDF Official, YouTube Kenya Defence Forces. KDF recruitment is free and open to all eligible and qualified candidates. Attempting to bribe or any other form of corruption with intent to influence the recruitment process is a criminal offence. Report such cases at the nearest police station, military camp, or call/message 0726419706/0726419709.
On environmental stewardship, the Kenya Defence Forces joined the nation in celebrating Mazingira Day that was marked on 10th October 2025 with extensive tree planting activities, reaffirming the Ministry of Defence commitment to environmental conservation and climate action.
The Cabinet Secretary for Defence, Honorable Soipan Tuya, led the main celebrations at Olentutu Arid Zone Comprehensive School, where she was joined by local leaders to restore forest cover. The environmental commitment was echoed by senior leadership across the country. The Chief of Defence Forces, General Charles Kahariri, led a major tree planting exercise at Gadhiuru Forest Station in Laikipia County, while the Principal Secretary for Defence, Dr. Patrick Mariru, led efforts in Laikipia County, and the Vice Chief of Defence Forces, Lieutenant General John Omenda, was in Maragoli Forest in Vihiga County. Similarly, the three services, defence-controlled units, and the Ministry of Defence agencies also participated in the Mazingira Day in different regions.
We now take a break. We will be back in a moment.
Cybersecurity Awareness Month is a worldwide campaign held each October to educate the public and organizations on the importance of digital security. It serves as a reminder that cyber safety is a collective responsibility, encouraging informed decision-making, stronger defenses, and continuous vigilance against cyber threats. This October, we move from awareness to action. Cybersecurity is no longer just an IT department's problem, but a national duty. From personal devices to business systems, every click, every password, every device is a potential frontline in the defense of our digital world. Each Friday, we'll share one actionable tip, concise, practical, and ready to use. Our social media updates every Monday and Wednesday will help keep cybersecurity top of mind, turning awareness into habit. Because cybersecurity isn't a seasonal sprint, it's a marathon of vigilance. This week's actionable tip: use multi-factor authentication everywhere. Even the strongest passwords can be stolen. Multi-factor authentication adds an extra lock, a code, fingerprint, or face scan that stops attackers cold even if they know your password. Enable it on your email, banking, and social accounts today. Together, let's safeguard our digital future. Small steps, smarter choices, stronger security.
Welcome back. The Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Soipan Tuya, presided over the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Olenguroine Stadium in Kurusoi, South Nakuru County. She was accompanied by the Nakuru County Governor, Honorable Susan Kihika, for the event, which marks a significant step in a shared vision between the Ministry of Defense and the county government to enhance sports infrastructure in the region.
The new stadium is poised to become a hub for nurturing youth talent, promoting sports excellence, and boosting community development. The multipurpose facility will host athletics, entertainment, and public events, opening new social and economic opportunities for residents. The Cabinet Secretary reaffirmed the ministry's full commitment to supervising the construction to the highest standards to ensure its timely and quality delivery. This development reflects a broader commitment by both national and county government to invest in infrastructure that empowers communities and fosters youth engagement.
Moving on, the Chief of the Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, presided over the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Defense Forces Welfare Services Mall, DEFWES, at Moi Barracks in Eldoret. The project marks a major stride in the Kenya Defense Forces commitment to improving the quality life for its personnel, veterans, and their families.
DEFWES remains a key player in promoting the social, economic, and cultural well-being of service members through various cost-friendly initiatives, including the establishment of supermarkets, restaurants, and fueling stations. While at Moi Barracks, the Chief of the Defense Forces also commissioned the newly renovated Corporals Club. The two ceremonies underscored the leadership's collective commitment to improving welfare and operational infrastructure for Kenya Defense Forces soldiers in line with the 2025 KDF Day theme of enhancing a soldier-centric approach towards mission readiness for national security and development.
On matters national service, personnel from the Kenya Navy Diving Unit successfully rescued 19 people after a boat with 22 passengers capsized during the East African Ocean Festival at Chuda Water Sports in Mombasa. The swift response demonstrated the professionalism and humanitarian commitment of the Kenya Navy.
A coordinated search and rescue operation was immediately launched by the Kenya Navy Diving Unit to locate the 3 missing persons, in collaboration with the Kenya Red Cross, the Mombasa County Government, and the members of the local community. The operation highlighted the technical expertise of the Navy specialist divers and reflected the broader Kenya Defense Forces mission to support the national resilience and emergency response operations.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media platforms and your continued viewership next week on the Kenya Defense Forces Weekly Bulletin. I am Senior Sergeant Faith Mwai. Goodbye.